Yo, welcome back to the N.y.a show. Let me get that screen off there. Welcome back to the N.y.a show. As we start off with how mothers balance life in the pursuit of dreams, an interview with actress Breyonna and Thomas, which is available on Spotify with Ajay Tambe, as well as literally It Is No Pressure. Episode 154 with peace underscore peace. And those E's are actually threes if you want to find her on social media. Now, the last story that I have set up for the week is stuff always comes around. You always have to pay. This is related to what happened in South Africa. Of course, everybody's not aware of it. So why were the Houthis and the Tutsis fighting? Throughout the colonial era, the minority, the Tutsis, 14%, were favored over the Hutus or Hutsis, 85%. They were given privileges in Western style education, while the Houthis were the opposed masses. In 1959, the Houthis or Houthis rebelled against the Belgian colonial power and the Tutsi elite, forcing some 150,000 Tutsis to flee to Burundi. Now let me get it going about what, in relation to what I meant with that. Rwanda, ex-doctor goes on trial in France over 1994 genocide. Queuing it up. My sound.
A Rwandan former gynecologist has gone on trial in France on charges of genocide and crimes against humanity committed in Rwanda in 1994. 68-year-old Sosthenemunyemana, who appeared at the Assize Court in Paris Tuesday, is accused of organizing torture and killings during the genocide. You were talking about 70 witnesses who are going to take the stand. I think that after all these testimonies and all these witnesses, there will be a judicial truth that will emerge and that justice will be done. The investigation, stretching back nearly 3 decades, is one of France's longest-running cases. Munyemana, an ethnic Hutu, denies the charges and faces life in prison if convicted. The more time passes, the more witnesses disappear, the more memories crumble, so it's going to get more and more complicated. And French justice has fallen so far behind that it will never catch up. That's the tragedy for the survivors and their families. The trial, scheduled to last 5 weeks, is the 6th such trial in France of an alleged participant in the massacres in which around 800,000 people, most of them ethnic Tutsis, were slaughtered over 100 days.
In
28 years and 5 days, no material evidence, no written document, no element likely to be indisputable has ever been added to the investigation. Never. France has been one of the top destinations for fugitives fleeing justice over the Rwandan 1994 genocide. President Paul Kagame has accused Paris of not being willing to extradite suspects or bring them to justice.
Hey man, it's truth in all sides of this situation. I just hope that the people that I think that was important that if we think about these were black, Africans that this happened to, is no way this man would have been able to live and be this out there this long into this world if it was another group of people. It's just no way. I don't think so personally. Maybe possible, but it just I don't know 100% on that. But I do think that he should be brought to justice if they're able to provide details and facts on what happened in these situations. Because you was opening backdooring us, during the time of apartheid, then you will have to pay. That's not to say that. Like I said, you're 68 years old, so we're gonna get the little good out of you that's left. But overall, it's like, yeah, you still have to be tried for what you did, and then it's France. So I already know what their influence are, in the area as well. So you got that up against you too. They wanted to bring it back to South Africa, so they didn't think that he would get a fair trial over there in France. But that's exactly where it's going to be happening at. And if you don't know more about this genocide that happened, that we definitely got to put some links together, do a watch party, something, and get together and learn more about this, about this situation. But let me know what y'all thoughts are on it overall. Just the situation where we have a doctor who now is about to be on trial for claims, and they do have witnesses that are still around that were from 94, around 94 then. Maybe you're in there, people getting in their 50s and their 60s. and then we losing contact with y'all, but we want to get this guy. We're going to bring you to the courthouse, and you will have to go through trial to see if the information that they have received so far from the witnesses is going to get you convicted. Either it will or it won't, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But remember, one note I must make about, again, with Rwanda, more than 800,000 people, mainly minority Tutsis, were massacred by Tutsi soldiers and extremist militias in the Rwanda genocide from April to July 1994, according to the UN figures. It's the N.y.a show. Let me know your thoughts as always. Who is this? This young man. Let me pronounce his name too. Sosthenemunyemana, which is also pronounced in the video as well. But like I said, it might be time to pay up for things that you did a long time ago. Justice always spins the block on you, baby, and it'll be sure to get you. It's the N.y.a show. Let me know what your thoughts are on the story, and I'll see y'all next time.